The number one habit that's going to help us improve your 2022 is going to be... Hey, how's it going, guys? Dan Kitajima here, back with another episode of How to Grow Your Insurance Agency. Today I want to talk to you guys about the 3 habits that's going to help us grow our insurance agency in 2022. So this is Dan Kitajima. Last year my insurance agency did 1.8 million in revenue, and this year I'm definitely planning to have it go up. So I want to share with you guys these 3 habits because I feel like goals are really nice, and I think we've all been doing some goal settings right now this time of year. But to help us achieve our goals, it's going to be all about the habits we develop. So let's start off with number 1. There's 3 habits, and the first one I want to start off with you guys is content. So creating more content is the plan here. So content could be in a lot of different ways. And first of all, before what type of content we need to make, let's just go over why content is so important. Because as insurance agents or any really business, the key is to have people know us, because we could be the best insurance agents in the whole world. We can know everything about insurance, but if nobody knows us, then we're not going to be able to sell it to anybody. So we have to be known first. And to do that, we have to make content. So some of the content includes taking a picture of yourself and posting it, okay? Making video content, which I believe is the best. Written content also, email newsletters, and more text messages and more communication. Content could go in a lot of different ways, but it's all about the digital content these days, and I think the world is headed more towards that direction. So being transparent, putting yourself out there, I know that is not something that's going to be easy for a lot of us, including me, because naturally I'm an introvert, but I understood how important it is for our businesses for us to put ourselves out there. We are insurance agents after all, so we're not scamming anybody. We're not offering them anything that we should be ashamed of. We're truly helping people, so there's really no reason for us to not show the world what we do, which is help people protect themselves. So the type of content we should do is just letting people know that we're available, we're always working, we're professional. And the stuff that we want to maybe avoid is, hey, get a quote from me. You don't want to do that all the time, because then people will start unfollowing us. So just let it be about documenting what you're going through, your journey as an insurance agency owner. I see some agents doing a great job of this, putting themselves out there. I know it's going to result in great business results, and it's a habit. Something that we just can't do every once in a while. It's something we have to do daily, because it's really not the quality that's going to make a difference. It's going to be the quantity. And just like any habit, the more you do it, that's how you actually get better at it. So it shouldn't be something where we just, put a post up there once a week. It should be something that is done daily. And that's going to make a big difference in your agency. And also it's going to make a difference as far as your quality improving through quantity. By doing a lot, you're going to get better at it, just like anything else. So in the beginning, it might be difficult. Some of you guys are already doing a good job, but just more of it is the plan for 2022. All right. So number 2 I have here is going to be, okay, so this one's creating content. This is going to be about energy habits. So why energy? Because, as insurance agency owners, we have to do a lot of things. Some of us are still selling. Maybe some of you guys are still doing some customer service. We all should be doing recruiting. We all should be training, motivating. And now on top of that, now we have to do content creation. So it takes a tremendous amount of energy. Me, myself, I worked, every day except for 4 days last year. Every day I'm here at 7:30. I don't leave past 7:30. Saturdays too. So it requires a tremendous amount of energy to take your agency to the right direction and take it to the next level. So I wish there was an easier way, but it's going to be something where we're going to have to pump up more energy for next year. Okay, so some of the habits that I could share with you guys is, sleeping better. Okay, I think it starts there. Waking up earlier. So sleep is a way I get, recharge ourselves. This isn't, rocket science, but I think what I would encourage you guys to do is wake up earlier than you are right now. be the first one in the office. I think if you're not, if your employees are showing up before you, I think there's a little bit of issue there, I think, as far as your motivation level. Be the first one there. Take a lot of action that day. If you get there early and if you work really hard, then you should have no problem going to sleep early. You shouldn't have any problems because you did so much. If you're having trouble sleeping, that probably means you're not doing enough that day. So put an extremely amount of effort into your day, and that's going to help you sleep earlier, and that's going to help you wake up earlier. Pretty soon you're not going to need an alarm clock. You're not going to, all of a sudden wake up 2 hours earlier than you are now, but every, few weeks, 15 minutes earlier, 15 minutes earlier, 15 minutes earlier, until you could say, hey, I'm proud of myself. I'm getting up earlier and getting more work done because, after 9 or 10 p.m., there's really not much work you could do. Time's not really being spent on anything that's really productive. So might as well get your sleep in, get ready for the next day, and have a great day. All right, and then this is something that you guys may want to look up, but I don't want to go too deep into it, but personally this habit has really helped me out, and it's fasting. So fasting basically means that you're not eating anything for 16 hours or longer. So I do this every day. I don't eat for 18 hours. I wake up, I don't take a lunch break. I just work all the way through the day, and then eat around 3 p.m. And then I have dinner. So after that, I don't snack or anything like that. So fasting is a great way to get more energy. Definitely look it up because this isn't that type of YouTube channel, but there's plenty of good ones that are. So intermittent fasting is what it's called. Definitely check it out. That's made a game changer. I have not gotten sick since then. I haven't missed work for over 4 years for being sick, and it's all started when I started fasting. So when I stay hungry on my post, there's a literal meaning behind it because I'm a big believer in it. All right, and then what we eat. So first we're fasting, but then we have to worry about what we eat because to have a lot of energy, again, this isn't a health show, but I do believe it's important. We got to avoid the foods. It's not really what to eat, but it's what to avoid to me. So, we all know the stuff to avoid is the sugar, the fried food, the processed food, the refined carbs, the processed meat, so please don't unfollow me, but it's going to be, the donuts, the sugars, the cookies, candy, sodas, and more of the, the natural foods such as, meat and vegetables. And I'm a big fan of rice. All right, and then if you really want to put your health game to another level, okay, so this really may get some of you guys unsubscribe, but what I have done is haven't drank in the last 2 years. So that has helped me with really mental clarity, great habits. So that's also, it's talking about getting rid of some habits. I think that is a habit that is a little extreme for you guys maybe at this point, but a little less of that. I do think that once I stopped drinking, it has improved my life in so many different ways. So that's just something I want to share with you guys. And then exercise. All right, I exercise 45 minutes every single day. That's around 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock to get a little work done. Then I exercise. In the mornings, I like to do all the difficult things in the beginning, deep thinking stuff, and then I take a little break by taking my exercise. I used to exercise first thing in the morning, and I felt that was a little bit of waste of energy there because that's when your mind is the sharpest. So I like to do some work first, then take a break, then exercise, get recharged, and go hard throughout the day. So exercise, that's a habit that I strongly recommend for us to develop great energy. And then supplements, I guess these are habits because I do them daily. Vitamin D, olive oil, fish oil, protein shake. So those are the type of things that I want to just share with you guys as far as supplement. So it's a habit, because nothing's going to happen overnight. But when you make these small changes in your life and you do daily things, that's when it actually makes a big difference. And to build an insurance agency to the level you want to, depending on your ambition, you're going to make some changes in your energy level. The more energy you have, the more you're going to get done, and the more results you're going to get done. All right. And lastly, the number one habit that's going to help us improve your 2022 is going to be, as an insurance agency owner, is going to be investing money back into your agency. So you guys may think, well, how is that a habit? Well, it's a habit because it's something that you continuously have to do. I've had agents talk to me where they've done some marketing, but then they stopped. Or they were recruiting, but then they stopped. Or they're staffing, but then they stopped. So you just can't stop these things where it comes down to putting money back into your agency. You know, you don't want to be that cheap agent, you know, because that's really sometimes the difference maker of the agencies that are succeeding and not. The agencies that are succeeding have a habit of investing, meaning they're putting money back into the agency all the time. You know, so that goes into play as far as marketing, okay, staffing, spending money on training your staff, okay, whether it's courses or, you know, time and money yourself. So staffing, you know, obviously you got to spend the money to have people work for you, and then marketing, getting coached. I think that's an investment you can make. Finding a mentor, you know, paying for a mentor, you know, office space, office equipment. Just investing continuously back into your business is a way that you're going to get results in the long term. And I do believe that's a habit, because it's just something that may feel uncomfortable in the beginning because you're maybe a little bit scared to do that. But as you do it, you're going to notice that it pays off, and then you're going to do more of it. Just like exercise or just like creating content in the beginning, it's going to be difficult. But as you do more of it, you're starting to develop these habits. And this is a great habit to just spend more money on your agency. So I would audit how much you're spending on your agency, start increasing that. And while you do that, I will keep your personal expenses the same. So some agency owners, as they start making more money, they'll start increasing your personal expenses, and then even start cutting back on their investment level. I will start spending more money on your in your agency, but keep your personal expenses the same for a few years until the renewals start kicking in. Okay, so don't turn off your marketing. I've seen so many agents do that. And you know, I also had another agent actually ask me, hey, like I'm either considering hiring a couple staff or moving to a better office. I thought the answer should be both. You know, those are both great ideas. We just want to keep doing these type of activities because we are in a business that rewards us later on for what we do today because of the residual income. We have to wait for renewals. So the longer you delay your gratification, you're going to have more. And just like any of these habits, when it comes to creating content or, you know, doing the right thing for energy or investing, we're just not going to get the results right away. So that's why it's hard for people to stick with them, because they don't see the instant gratification. But just like any habit, there's a lag, but the results are going to come. So staying consistent, really having the discipline, these are things that I really recommend, and thinking long term, because as business owners, that's what we're here to do. We're here to build an agency for the long term that's going to be successful. And to do that, we have to pay the price now. But just trust me when I say, you guys, that the results are going to come from these great habits. So these are my top 3 habits to develop in 2022. Hope these helps. Hopefully in the future, maybe you guys will say, hey, these habits did help me, and I'm able to hear that from you guys. So until then, keep more episodes coming, but let's stay hungry and let's get it in 2022. Thanks for watching, guys.